It ain't easy. In fact, it's hard. It's downright tough growing a firm from a solopreneur to a massive team. I often get asked by people, Tyler, who mentored you? And you know what? It shows, because no one did. I made tons of mistakes on the way, learning how to grow my firm from just me to the $1 million firm it is today. And so, when people ask Tyler, do you mentor or coach? I say no one should be subjected to that much of me. But what we did do is bottle up every best practice, tool, resource, template, and walkthrough that we could and package it all into what we're calling the Firm Foundation. Head over to thefirm.foundation to get access to our library of resources, tools, templates, and instructions on how you can scale your firm faster and get all the tools and resources you need to make your team successful and ultimately get yourself out of the business. Head on over as we're releasing out how to do bookkeeping workflows, tax workflows, metrics, fractional CFO, and more. So get on over, Firm Foundation, sign up for our next release, and we can't wait to see you there. Thanks. Welcome to Unaccountable, the world's okayest accounting game show podcast for product news, updates, and education. And this week, we're live at Intuit Connect. So this is going to be such a departure from our normal show, but I am joined ever so often by the sneaky son of a gun. I don't even know what intro you wrote, Jeremy Van Grohl. And I am your host, what did you write for me?
Speaker Supreme.
Oh, Speaker Supreme.
Why is that, Tyler?
Because I totally snuck in the side door to get a speaking spot at Intuit Connect. Yes,
Impressive.
I have applied every year, as many people have. And it seems like unless you're not on the recurring list, it's hard to get in. But then our friends at Relay got a paid session and they put me up on stage and it went quite well. You heard people say nice things.
I did, and you weren't even there. And and I think you said you were paired with two other firms that very dry, very salesy.
Yes.
And that's exactly what that other person said. Is like, you guys were great, lovely, made people laugh, all the things you want to do on stage.
And do we touch on why you're a sneaky son of a gun?
Oh yeah, I think we should do that. I am a infiltrator here at Intuit Connect.
Looking
around. Do we have anybody here? Yes, so stuck in, got to buy some blue coats. Here I am. Had some help with some friends.
Okay. Yeah. So this episode obviously going to be a far departure from the norm. But dare I say, Jeremy, before we jump into some of our segments, first off, interesting to me as to who is not here.
Yes.
First of all, have you noticed what tax workflow management system is not here?
I believe our friends at TaxDome
They are
not here.
And
Yep.
I don't want to read too much into it. Maybe they had complications or other
Yep.
obligations. I also can't help but notice like Lissio's not here.
Right. And they're at all of these.
Yeah, I know. So several of these platforms. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but like two large swaths of software types are not here.
Yes.
Which ones?
That would be payment processing.
Yep.
And payroll.
Yeah, so we
None of
don't see
those.
Bill, we don't see Corpay, we don't see Gusto or ADP or Paychecks or OnPay. I mean, we do see OnPay, it's just Valerie's roaming the floor.
Right.
But it's interesting to see what software brands Intuit has not allowed. Dare I ask, do you have projections on next year? Who else might not be allowed by Intuit?
I do not. I mean, I think
I got a bet.
Some of those are some of the big ones that were here previously.
I mean, the rule of thumb, it feels like, is if they had a giant spot in the middle of this room in years past, they are no longer here.
Yeah.
Because I recall seeing Gusto, I recall seeing ADP, I recall seeing Bill.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. My bet, I think the banks are out next.
The banks? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to try to lean into payments.
I think Intuit is going to start pushing them out because that's the space they want. So, Mercury, Row, Blue Vine, Relay, I hope I see you next year. But
yeah, and no good deed goes unpunished, right? Thanks for being such a part of the show historically. You're out.
Yeah. But, as far as other news, Ader got acquired by Carbon, which is exciting for them. And you'll hear from the CEO of Ader in this week's episode. And is there anything else I was missing? I mean, Dublé, double keeper. Sorry.
Yeah.
Michael Dublé. I feel like that should be their mascot now.
Oh, yeah. I don't think they can afford him yet.
No, that's why you get a cheap discount version, and that's your Dublé.
Yeah.
But Jeremy, actually, it was fun because I did get to spend a little time with Kenny, the CTO of Keep Double. Got to spend time with him and just hear a little bit about his, thoughts on the whole change and what it's meant for them. So, dare I say, we cut to that moment. Users, listeners, we don't even know what this episode is going to turn into, but we hope you like listening to Kenny and his thoughts.
One thing, the backlash on the name
Oh my
change.
gosh.
Oh,
Yes. So for those of you that just aren't part of any of like the online communities,
Yeah.
people got upset about this.
People got upset about this, and for I don't say I'm a pro user, but for us like established users of it, made no sense.
No.
Right? Like, why are you even dropping your software name at all? Like, I can see where it makes sense. Like, hey, we use QuickBooks. Like, everybody knows that. That's the double accounting system, all that stuff. But like, hey, we have a portal. All you need to say.
Yeah.
Like, go to our portal, do these things.
My clients have never seen the word keeper in their life. They log into my portal,
Yeah.
they log, and so it, there's just some people I think they're determined to be upset. But if you really, like, if you're one of those people that you just enjoy a good train wreck where no one got hurt, that is definitely one of those. Go check the online forums, the Keeper Facebook, the Double Users Facebook group. Fantastic stuff from them.
Yeah.
Anything else I missed?
Nope, I think that's it. Let's hear from Kenny.
Let's cut over to Kenny. I'm here with Kenny Song, one of the founders and chief technology officer. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Double, not Keeper. I'm still going to stumble throughout this. But
Not a
Kenny,
problem.
first of all, why the name change? And why Double? Hit me with all of it.
Yeah. So long story short, we got sued, and instead of trying to raise prices on our customers or having to, again, increase or do anything crazy with legal expenses, it's very expensive for legal.
Yep.
We want to say, hey, what makes double is the team and the products and you guys. So what more than double down on double? And it really comes from, hey, we want to do more with double entry bookkeeping. That's our bread and butter.
Yep.
Serving the accountants, serving the bookkeepers, and so we're doing double.
So what's the best double pun so far? I've heard double or nothing. I love Ben's comments of you can't call your AI double agent.
Yes.
That probably doesn't work. Like, what else have we come up with so far?
Oh man, I love double digest to the Archie reference, right?
Yeah.
Gosh, but we're still trying to think of good ones.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I love someone out there suggested that all your product improvements should be called double dares.
Yes, that was a good one. I have that screenshot on my phone actually when I saw it on the Facebook.
So what should we expect from Double coming forward then?
In terms of features, or what are we thinking?
What's the future of the product now with the new name? You're now formally known as Keeper. You pulled a Prince move here. What should we expect? More Purple Rain? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, again, as you guys know, we're always trying to make the latest and greatest for you guys. So doing more with, of course, AI, being smart about it though, but again, also doubling down on how we can improve the workflows for the accounts themselves. I'm not going to promise it, but a bookkeeping app is on the horizon for the firm.
Oh, wait! You've heard it here, because all of you haters that have one. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes. I can't wait to tease this.
Yes. But also more client portal improvements as well, making sure that client portal experience for the clients top notch as well. So again, a lot of great things. I have so many things I want to talk about, but I don't want my engineering team to be like, you said what?
Yep. No, we're going to get all the commitments. AI, I can superimpose him saying a lot of things, so we'll get him to commit to other things after we finish recording.
Yes.
Kenny, thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure, Tyler, as always.
Love it.
All right, I think we're at the halftime already.
Is this already halftime?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're making this episode up as we go. Who we got for halftime this week?
We haven't talked about Slack.
We haven't?
No, we've talked about some things that add on to it, but never really talked about it. So if you're not aware, Slack is just a communication tool.
Yeah.
Right? And to me, amazing. That is one thing where Slack's not listening to us.
No.
Neither is anyone else.
No.
They
My
could
mom
probably,
is.
Yeah, your mom is. Hi, Nancy. If they would double my price, I would still pay it. The communication is that good, and the integrations between email, and I can set up a job for that, and I've said it before, we have trivia questions that come up and just engage the team. I love Slack in all the ways.
Okay, I'm a Microsoft firm, and why would I pay for Slack if I use Teams, even though we both know it's inferior? It's an inferior product. Because Slack communication is their primary product. Of course they make it good. Microsoft Teams is I don't even know what their primary product is anymore, but it's just so far down the line.
Yeah, and I would liken and I haven't used Teams a lot, but their communication tool is comparing Microsoft to Apple, right? Apple is the creative, all of that stuff, whereas Microsoft is the business focus. But I want my team to have fun and engage, and Slack makes that easy. I feel like Teams wouldn't.
Teams is good. Like, don't get me wrong. We have a lot of banter going on, a lot of fun stuff, but also you just see people building integrations that their software, there's different vendors in this room where you can create POs and you can engage with the AI, do stuff, which you can do that with Copilot in Teams as well. But it really feels like Slack has figured something out. Fun story though, you know Slack is a failed company.
I do not know this story.
Oh yeah, I really should have all the notes, but the guy that founded the company was actually out to create one of the most immersive first-person world games, like an entire universe. Failed the first time around, but his image repository he was using for everything was so robust that they were able to strip off his image repository, sold it to Yahoo as Flickr, and made his millions. Then sought out a couple of years later to recreate the game after hiring tens and tens of developers. They eventually went out of business, failed, but the internal communication system they built for all of their collaboration, they stripped it off and sold it as Slack.
Oh, that's amazing.
I know.
Happy accidents.
I know. Wouldn't you like if by this point you had accidentally made 2 multi-million-dollar companies that sold off for large?
Yeah.
So kudos to you, Slack. I should really know the name of that developer. But yeah, so out of halftime, this next bit, we had the chance to actually meet with some of our favorite vendors around the floor. I mean, and even some new ones that we got to talk to. And so, this episode, again, we're departing from our normal game show format, but really excited to show you guys just some of the cool things that players in our space are doing. Anything you want to add before we cut to that?
No, I don't think so. I think, like I said, all of them so gracious to give up their time, and some good and some racy answers probably abound.
I mean, if you guys only knew how much time we took from Tom that we had to cut.
The FinOptimal.
I love Tom. Yeah. So without further ado, stay tuned for some insights from some of the greatest players in our space. Here you go. All right, I'm here with Tom Z, because no one can pronounce his last name, over at FinOptimal. Real quick, for those that don't know you guys, what do you do?
I wasn't ready for this question.
I know.
I don't even... Accrual accounting, real-time reporting, spreadsheet syncing for QBO. Accruer is the easiest way to do accruals, right for the period. No reason to do it any other way.
So if I understood your guys' history, literally it's an accounting firm that built a lot of cool tools, said, hey, let's build it for everyone else. And Jesse was unfortunately on chat roulette one night and ran into you, and now a company is born.
Exactly.
Okay. Did I miss anything else in there?
Parts of the chat roulette story that we can't talk about on camera.
Okay. Well, I'll pretend to stop recording here in a minute. Now, a few questions for you. Are you up for it?
Yes.
Okay. First off, best swag you've seen here, yours or anyone else's?
I mean, obviously the tie-dye shirt with for the period.
Okay.
Hands down. Sorry, everybody else, but that is the best shirt.
All right. What's the best sports team?
New York Giants.
Okay. If FinOptimal and any other app in the room could have a baby, what app would it be?
Ooh. I know, I'm always thinking about our app and other apps having babies.
Yes.
I've been talking about it a lot with my therapist. They said I should probably stop drawing pictures of it.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
When an app loves a GL, what?
That's a good. Who is that? Like a Carbon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carbon. I think.
Yeah, like a workflow that goes right into yours.
Exactly.
Or I feel like there's plenty of like credit card systems.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
The going in thing.
Yeah. There's plenty of like credit card systems where if they could just add for the period in their native context.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was going to say Ramp, but like it already natively works with Ramp, right? So we are already regularly making babies with them.
Yeah.
So there's someone else that I'd like to make a baby with a little bit more effort.
Yeah. A little. Thank you for that. Tom, if you guys all of a sudden tomorrow FinOptimal has taken over the world, what's the next app you build, whether or not in the accounting industry?
Ooh. I don't want to give this away.
Okay.
A revenge app. So basically, when you get cold emailed or annoying messages from an SDR, BDR, you can give an app their info, and then we'll spam them for you as a way to get revenge for them annoying you.
Wow. I'm already sold. If FinOptimal had walk-up music, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay.
I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. I think that's a pretty good one.
Excellent solution. So for the average accountant that's using you guys, what is the pain point? Rubbing the ointment on the sore. What is the sore you guys are usually alleviating for them?
What? Yeah, when someone comes to us with an oozing wound.
Yes, oozing wound. Great band name, by the way.
That is a good band name. People are just sick of going between all different apps, clicking, filling out spreadsheets, filling out templates, redoing stuff over and over, context switching. So it's, hey, how can we not do work a little bit differently?
Yeah.
How do you just eliminate the annoying work so that you can focus on the relationship, the value add? I know that's very buzzwordy and jargony, but it's the truth, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason to do something twice. Less steps is always better. We're trying to eliminate annoying steps.
Okay. And is your mom proud of the work you're doing?
Yeah, so I was in Anchor's book, and the article says the art of posting.
Oh.
So my grandma saw that. She was like, oh, it's great. You face, and it's a so it's great. Yes, she's very proud.
Well, Tom, you're doing excellent work.
Thank you.
Dare I say, yes, you have made the accounting industry that much more enjoyable.
Thank you.
Look for Tom Z, and if you can't pronounce the rest of it, you found him. Great LinkedIn follow. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Later. I'm here with Laura at Mercury. You guys are business banking reimagined, the new modern way. Like, what should we know about? Actually, what do you say? Because you only have like 15 seconds to get someone's attention here at this conference. What's your pickup line? What's your go-to move to get someone into your booth?
Well, I usually wink at them, just like this. I usually work. That has worked 100% of the time, 100% of the time. What I actually do when they actually come in, and usually people are intrigued, I say like this, okay, usually people say, yay, what do you want? And I would like, Mercury's a fintech banking platform.
Yep.
You apply for it within 10 minutes, and then it's choose your own adventure. Get your banking features, get your workflows, get it connected, so you have speed, clarity, control, and security. Basically, anything you're annoyed about as an accountant, which is not getting back statements or not getting your access, we solve them.
I mean, you really go into that
And
relationship.
I really, that was 30 seconds.
That was from the wink to like, man, we're dating now.
I think that the wink should have been more. No, I do it on the right side. Okay, perfect.
Okay, so sports fan, what's the best team? Anything?
I think you're asking me this because of the Blue Jays, right?
I'm asking you anything.
You know what? Blue Jays were great on game 1, and we'll see what happens in game 4 this evening.
And this is going to air a week from now, so who knows?
Okay.
You may look brilliant or awful.
Okay. You know what? Good luck to the team that wins. Go sports.
All right. Looking around this vendor hall, there's tons of other apps.
Yes.
If Mercury and another app could have a baby, what would you want to see?
I would love to see. I love practice management. I love that. That would be my go-to. Anything that where I can see the task, it basically draws my attention in, sees what I need to do. That's what I love, practice management. And there's some good ones.
Yeah, there's
here.
the carbon, the canopies, the keepers,
Yes,
the financial
I love
sense.
They actually all the case. Yeah.
Well, except Keeper ditched the K Club.
They did. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Yeah. So you have
Miss
to
ya.
double up on that.
No.
Laura, if you could snap your fingers and change one thing about Mercury or the banking industry today with no effort, what would you change?
I would want people to feel to have that worry they have about trust. I want that to be disappear. I think. Ooh, sorry. Oh my God. I thought that was a cat.
Well done.
I thought it was a cat. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. That felt weird. Sorry.
No, go for it. What would you change, Laura?
I would allow cats to come into the hall.
There you go.
I would. What would I change about Mercury thing? I would I would want people to have trust. I would want them to take a chance on a new type of future of banking, and I would love for them to come talk to us at the booth.
Okay, last question. But what is your biggest pet peeve with any sort of software? Mine is where I go to click on something and then something else loads and I clicked on the wrong thing now.
Oh my God. That is exactly it. That happened to me every day. And I mean, like, I shouldn't name names, but it's some sort of password protector kind of thing. Every freaking time. And I know that's one of the things I hate it. I want it there. And then it takes more time to do it.
And then you hit back and you go to do it again and you fall for it a second time.
You're getting me really riled up right now. You're getting me. So the cat was there. And then if that doesn't air, if the cat thing doesn't come up, there was a cat here.
Yeah, there was a cat. All right, final thoughts. Anything else someone should know about Mercury?
We have a great partner program. It's great for accountants. We believe the accountants are the future of neobanks because you're the ones that knows what is needed for the future. Oh no,
what your client needs?
What your client needs, but also to do it in a more efficient way, a more safe way, a more controlled way. And yes, that's what you should do. Also, yeah, accountants rock.
So I'm here with Brendan, the owner, founder, CEO, and everything of Aider, which, by the way, if you listen to us at Scaling New Heights, you guys were like our jaw drop, amazing new pick that we've never heard of. For those that don't know, what is Aider?
So Ada is an advisory platform. We built AI into the platform from the very beginning several years ago. And the mission is to help scale advisory. So it keeps your books clean. It's got month-end close automation built into it, and then it uses that good clean data and converts it into really useful information for accountants to help their clients. Uses AI to kind of build an executive summary and action points and charts and graphs, and turns you into a really professional advisor for your clients.
That's amazing. So, there's so much it sounds like it does is amazing, but you have a few seconds to get people to come by your booth and talk to you. What's your pickup line or your go-to move to get, people to actually like come and talk? Like what's the one thing you focus in on?
Yeah. Well, funny enough, it used to be AI, but now everyone's claiming AI, so we don't do that anymore. So it's just about, do you have a mission to scale advisory?
Love that.
If the answer to that is yes, then it's like, let's talk. There's way we can help you do that.
I loves it because immediately it filters out that there is a no and you're not just trying to peddle to everyone. Yeah. I love that. Who's the best sports team?
The Springboks, the national rugby team for South Africa.
Okay. Yeah. And, as far as there's so many other apps in the room, and you guys are unique to this question. We've asked several others it. Yours has a unique answer, I'd assume, but where there's so many other apps, if Ader could have a baby with another app, what would it be? And I'm going to challenge you to not choose Carbon because you were just acquired by them, but more the spirit of it, of like, if you had to integrate and work and Ader had a baby with something else, what would it be?
Yeah, that is a good question. You took my only answer out of play here.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I think there's, if I think about where the world is going and what's going on with AI and agents and things like that, I think the future is all about asking agents to go and do things and execute things. So in our world, it's like, let's go and do the monthly close, let's go and produce a management report, let's go and talk to clients. So for us, it's about what piece of software can go and help further and advance that experience for accountants and bookkeepers. Yeah. That was my very long way of saying I have no idea.
So you're still single and looking to mingle on that front for the AI. Yeah. No, that's absolutely amazing. Anything else people should know about Ader or just the direction you guys are going? Obviously with Carbon now acquiring you, does that look like, you are fully integrated into Carbon but still standalone? Is it the word Ader goes away and it's now part of Carbon? What's the future hold?
So the plan is we stand alone. Ader stays as a brand. If you're not a Carbon customer, you can come in and use Ader and you'll be happy. If you are a Carbon customer, you use Ader and you've got even more integration.
You go into hyperdrive.
Yeah, absolutely. So huge opportunity for us and an exciting moment for both Ader and Carbon. Great team. So we're happy.
That's awesome. Yeah. Brandon, thank you so much, sir.
Good to see you, man.
Talk to you later. Let's be honest, most of us didn't become bookkeepers or accountants to spend hours learning marketing systems and chasing leads. Heck, some of us became accountants because we didn't want to talk to people. We did it also to serve clients and build businesses we love. But what if you could get better clients without the marketing overwhelm? Well, that's exactly what Keepful does. It's an all-in-one marketing system built specifically for bookkeepers and accountants. And it works 24/7 behind the scenes to bring in leads, book consultations, and automate follow-ups. You get a professional website, branded consultation page, and follow-up automations all tailored to your business. No more duct taping tools together or hiring expensive marketing teams. If you want to grow your firm with ease and attract better clients without doing more work, go check out Keepful today at keepful.com or follow the link in the show notes to give us a little bit of extra credit with the folks over at Keepful. Here with Ben Stein, CEO of Keeper, which everyone should know if you've listened to this podcast for a hot minute.
Welcome to Fast Figures.
But Ben, dude, Double, first of all, how's been the reception been?
The reception has been great. It's been super well received. Thankfully, our customers and prospects alike understand that name changes happen, but the company's the same, the people are the same, the product is the same, and we're not going anywhere.
And the best double pun so far?
I think the best double pun is the one that I have on the back of my t-shirt, which is how we will help you double your peace of mind.
I like it. Okay, you only have a few seconds to convince anyone to come to your booth and talk to you. What's your pickup line? What's your go-to move to get someone to come and check out Double?
I think we can legitimately shave 80% off the time it takes you to run your month-end close. So if that's not good enough, I don't know what will be.
All right. Obviously, there are a lot of apps in the room. If you could see Double have a baby with another app, what would that baby be? Who's the partner?
It's an interesting question. I would say the one that we have the closest integration with today So the one that we want to continue to invest with is Anchor right over there.
Yep.
So Anchor is a great billing solution. You may have even spoken to them earlier today, or will be soon later today.
Already have.
But Anchor is a great billing solution. They do everything we don't. We do everything they don't. And there's really nice natural integrations and product teams so that you can seamlessly connect Double and Anchor for billing.
All right, best sports team.
The All Blacks.
I was going to guess you were going to say the Steelers, so okay.
Yeah, okay.
Good guess there. And then biggest accounting software pet peeve. Mine is when I go to click on something and then something else loads and I clicked on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
What's your biggest pet peeve in tech and accounting software?
My biggest pet peeve in accounting software, and this happens in both of the main ledgers, so I won't call one out specifically, is when you save a transaction and it goes back to the main page. Why does it do that?
Yeah, you're right. I want to stay there and I might want to add something. Yeah. No, I'm right there with you. I like it. Any final thoughts anyone should know about Double? Wow, I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah. Really, same product. We're going to continue to innovate. We're going to continue to push the pace on serving our customers. Nothing else has changed but the name.
Awesome. Thanks, Ben.
My pleasure.
Here with Ted from MakersHub. Ted, I mean, we had you on the podcast.
Yeah.
What's new with MakersHub? What are you guys excited about so far, in the last year?
Well, one of the newest things that we have is the ability to go into QuickBooks and pull POs out and match POs to bills, like multiple bills to one PO, multiple POs to one bill. So it really helps with those like zombie POs and like your open PO report. So closes them out or holds them open where they haven't been fully fulfilled.
Okay, so we have a lot of potential customers walking by, and you have seconds to intrigue them.
Yeah.
What's your go-to pickup line or like move to lure someone into your booth?
What's a place like this doing around a girl like you?
Something like that.
No, it's really about the automation part, right? Especially with accountants and knowing, like we discussed on your podcast, that there's no value in data entry, right? And a lot of these people are trying to get into client advisory services, and you can't do client advisory services when you're bogged down in keystrokes. So that's not really like the lure, but it is about automating those difficult things that with data entry.
I like it. So there's a lot of apps in this room. If MakersHub had a baby with another app in here, what would you like to see?
Probably it would be for an accounts receivable.
Okay.
I would like to see a little MakersHub baby for an accounts receivable.
An AR and an AP, and y'all come together, and you are finance reimagined.
Yeah, and then we're like the finance family.
I love this. Best sports team out there.
Best sports team right now, of course, is Arsenal.
Okay. I love seeing some of the diversity. Ted, the history of MakersHub. But I mean, you, Fung, and Charlie creating this thing. What's your guys' vision for the future of MakersHub?
Well, so one of the things was, like, Fong came from manufacturing, right? And the manufacturing part of this is one of the best stories, right? Because the manufacturing AP department is bogged down 5 to 7 hours a day doing data entry. I don't know if I've coined the phrase, but I use the phrase of zero entry pre-accounting. Mm-hmm. That's what I'd really like to see, because on one end you have the bank feeds coming through.
Yep.
So why not make the other end zero entry as well? Because bank feeds come in, you code them automatically, but all the other stuff from the other side is data entry. I'd love to see it where we can get even more automation involved and workflows, and then just really take this up another notch so it helps more enterprise style companies. So that's kind of like where I'd like to see it personally.
So what's your biggest IT software, accounting software pet peeve?
Mine is in some cases I have a saying, 2 clicks to paradise. If a software takes me more than 2 clicks to do what I want, I get so frustrated. If I can't get there in 1 click, I'm really upset. 2 clicks is like almost like, okay, it shouldn't take me that long. So 2 clicks to paradise is my kind of...
That is my new tagline. I love this. Fantastic.
So if it's more than 2, it's like, who designed this?
Yeah, I love it. Any other things people should know about Ted, MakersHub, or Arsenal?
Nothing about Arsenal, but MakersHub, if you have these like construction style companies, if you have manufacturing, that's specialty manufacturing that need to code to like specific chart of account codes and know the cost of goods for everything, they've got to at least come take a look at MakersHub.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ted.
You bet. Thank you, guys.
All right, I'm here with Rachel from Anchor. And for those that don't know, I mean, I gush about Anchor a lot, but I mean, you only have 15 seconds when someone's walking by to like capture their attention. What's the pickup line? What's your go-to line to get them to, come in and talk to you guys? What do you do?
Yeah. Do you need to save time? Do you need to save money? And how's your accounts receivable looking today?
Oh, I like a question pickup line. All right. Great. So for those that don't know, Anchor, invoicing, contracts, like everything involved. And obviously I love it. I mean, what's the big exciting thing that, you guys are really proud of you delivered this year on your product?
Absolutely. So bundles are something we're really excited about.
I haven't played with it yet, but I'm excited
And
too.
we're at Intuit Connect, so we have to talk about it because it's all integrated with QuickBooks Online.
Ooh.
So it gives you the opportunity to give really in-depth reporting, so you can really drill into how much money you're making with each of your services while not necessarily disclosing to your customers what they're paying for those things.
So, what's the best swag that you've seen at the conference, yours or others?
Ooh, best swag. Well, I have to say it's ours because
Other people have said you too.
Oh, good. That's good to hear because we've done a really good job of making it about not just our firms, but their kiddos. So we're sending home remote control cars.
I have 2 in my bag.
Okay, excellent. And then some goodie bags as well. So lots of noisemakers, fun stuff that you can bring home, and then you don't have to pick up something at the airport.
Okay. So as far as this entire vendor hall, tons of apps around. If you could see Anchor have a baby with one other app, what would you want to see? What is that creation?
That is such a good question. Anchor have a baby with another app.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're really just building out our ecosystem. So I think my favorite thing right now is that we're really making our API super robust. So when you think about webhooks, all of the things, we just want to integrate with everybody who's the best of the best.
You guys sound polyamorous in this whole question. They're like saying everyone. Like, you guys are wild.
Yeah.
Okay. Best sports team.
Best sports team. I have to say Austin FC because I'm from Austin and I live.
We're going soccer. Wow, you're one of the rude.
Soccer, yep, because, go Verde.
Okay. If you could see one thing tomorrow, like no programmer time, no development, you could snap your fingers and see a change in Anchor, as big as you want, what would you want to see?
Oh, the biggest thing I would love, we do a really good job from a branding standpoint. So you can pick your colors, customization, hex codes, all of that good stuff. But I would love to go a layer deeper.
Mm-hmm.
I started my career in e-commerce marketing. So just the more customization and branding that we can integrate, the better.
Okay. So what has been your favorite part of coming on board Anchor? How long have you been here, by the way?
I've been here for 2 months. So
2 months, okay.
What really attracted me to Anchor is they found me. And when I started talking to Ram and Tal, it was all about heart, ownership, grit, exponential value, and those are our true company values, and I get to hire the best team based on those values, so I'm really proud to be here.
Anything else that they should know about Anchor?
Come by and talk to us. We're really excited to bring on new users. Last year we were running around bringing people to the airport from limos. Now we've got a booth and lots of really great conversations with customers all over. So,
yeah, I tripped out because I saw myself in the background of our interview, so that's
we
fun.
love it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Rachel. It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Talk to you later.
Appreciate it.
I'm here with Justin, the founder, owner, CEO, and Graham Puba of Reach Reporting. I mean, Reach Reporting, I love the product. For people that don't know you guys, what do you guys do?
So Reach is a financial reporting tool that solves really 2 problems. One, the problem that accountants struggle with, and that is their clients have really high needs, and they want them to create really sexy reports, and they want to do it yesterday, and they're going to make changes all the time. So that sucks for accountants. On the business side, we have this really hard problem where we have to get the water to the end of the row. The CEO's busy, and they got things to do, and they're focused on other things, and so they need to get a report that sends the message and sends it fast.
I love it. So, as far as you guys, if Reach Reporting could have a baby with one other app in this room, what would you pick? I know.
That is a tough one, and I was not prepared. But okay, so I love analytics.
Yes.
I love analytics, and I want to see analytics deeply embedded into Reach. So I would probably look at some of the more analytical ones, maybe some of the forecasting ones, maybe some of the benchmarking ones, anybody who's deeply focused on analytics.
Okay.
That's the stuff that's giving just the beautiful meat right to the CEO. That's the stuff we need.
And for Justin Hatch, what is the best sports team out there?
I mean, I'd have to go, okay, so if I was saying it and my son was watching, I'd say the Chargers. Chargers, let's go Chargers. But I'd probably pick hockey because I'm a hockey nerd, and I'd pick the Edmonton Oilers because, I don't know, they have my heart.
That's fair enough. As far as the journey of Reach Reporting, what is the impetus of this product? Like, why did you even start this?
Okay, so storytelling. So our biggest thing that we noticed was the accountant was really struggling to communicate with their client. And so they'd have to really simplify things. Well, the client really, again, their head's everywhere. So they want to have it canned, buttoned up. They want to know exactly what it is. And it's got to be really easy to read. So we started to create these reports. And as we noticed, as we started to make them more into a story of what's happening in the business, the accountant was having a better experience with the CEO. And so it was like, wait, hang on, like let's work on this. Let's embellish this. We noticed that there was a certain executive function that was either inhibited or encouraged based on how interesting the report looked. So what if we made it more interesting? Would that make people want to read it more? And then would it make them know their business? So anyway, it really came down to the essence of we wanted to tell a story to help the business owner really know what they were doing and really, really enable the advisors to just send it home.
I love it. So as far as this conference, people are walking by, they don't know about Reach, and you've got like 15 seconds to pique their interest before they keep walking by. What's your pickup line? Like, what's your go-to, let me show off this and peacock a little to get you to stop and hang out?
Dude, I appreciate you saying that, but like, we really focus on making the accountant, the advisor, look fantastic.
Ooh. You make it about us?
Dude,
wow.
Dude, I mean, we speak your language. Like, we see that this is a severe pain point.
Yep.
And so if we can make you look baller to your client, they're going to want to stick with you longer. You're going to have a higher retention. You're going to have a higher LTV. Your churn's going to go down. I mean, everything about, and they're probably going to pay you more.
Yep.
They're never going to let you go. And Reach can hide in the background. They don't even need to know. The client doesn't need to know that Reach exists. As long as you know and it's making you amazing, we win.
So if you could change one thing about Reach today with a snap of your fingers, no having to go through all the architecture and development time, but like you can make it a reality, what would you want to do?
I would integrate with everybody.
Yeah? Ooh. You know you're speaking my language. Like you and I talk outside
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I would integrate with everybody. I think it would be so much fun and it would be cool to have everything flowing into one place where everybody can, or people can log in to one place and have access to all of the data.
What is your biggest pet peeve as a program developer?
I have a super high attention to detail, and I really want things to be exact. I want people to be constantly intentional. So the thing that drives me the craziest is when we have adjacent partners, or maybe not partners, but people that we kind of encounter, and they don't really care.
Ooh.
They don't care about that, and it's like, really? Like a third of your life is devoted to this and you just are caring about a paycheck? Like, come on, like enjoy it and make it a passion project. Make it special to you. It makes your whole life better.
Yep.
Not just about the money. Obviously we need to make the finances work, but if you can also find some passion in it. So I hate it when people don't care. I hate that.
You're clearly a man that loves your product. Anything else people should know about Reach?
Honestly, come by. We got some fun swag. We'd love to talk to people.
Swag. They do. Like, for those of you who don't know, everyone else is giving out little tchotchkes, a piece of plastic and thrown away. I have only worn Reach reporting belts for like the last 4 years. I know, belts, but they're nice and they work. And you guys have the best hats. Like, yes,
dude,
I love your attention to quality. So thank you, sir. Justin, always a pleasure. Yeah, can't wait to see what's next.
So great to chat.
I'm here with Mark from, I was about to say FinOptimal. Holy cow. Let's try that again. I'm here with Mark from RightTool. Mark, what do you guys do?
What? I thought we were FinOptimal.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are a browser extension for QuickBooks Online. Basically, letting you have a second developer for the things you actually want as an accountant inside of QuickBooks.
So basically, you make up for all the things I'm frustrated with my current interface.
Yeah, basically.
I absolutely love it. So a couple quick questions for you. But first off, what's the best swag you've seen here at the show, whether yours or someone else's?
The best swag I've seen here. See, now this is where my fiance Jess would have a better solution to this because she's actually been going around. I've been just kind of like anchored here.
Yeah.
But
would you like to phone a friend?
No,
okay.
Apparently not. But that being said, with the term anchored being what I'm saying here, I guess Anchor's little like remote control car is pretty cool.
I grabbed 2 of those for my boys.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The funny thing is that none of the swag here is stuff that I necessarily would want for myself, but we have like Christmas gifts for people that were coming out of this. So.
Absolutely great way to go. If RightTool and another app could have a baby, what would that other tool be? That other app?
That's actually a great question. I would instinctively, without thinking about it too much, I would say probably Double.
Okay.
Only because of the fact that I think culture-wise, Double and RightTool have like a lot in common with each other.
Yeah.
A lot of how RightTool I kind of went about building it was actually based on kind of what I saw with the community around Double/Keepers.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say instinctively. Now, if I thought about it harder and longer, I'd probably come up with something else that makes more sense from like an actual standpoint. But yeah,
that's absolutely fair. Do you follow any sports?
Hockey.
Okay. Who's the best team?
Oh, I'm gonna go with the North Carolina Hurricanes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't just going to see that one coming. As far as if you could snap your fingers and see a new update or something available in RightTool tomorrow, what would you want to do? Like instantly that?
The ability to hack into the government to print money to give to myself.
All right. I like where you're thinking. Everyone else was very like, how can we support the customers? And you're like, no.
I mean, let's be clear. I'm already supporting the customers. Now I need something to support me. You know, I want to have the ability to like really ball out when we go to the conferences and be like, I want to support customers by giving them like $10,000 each, you know, like kind of how like Anchor will give like crazy swag that's worth way more than it should be.
I like it. So as far as your loyal fan base, what do you guys call them? Are those just like, are these a bunch of tools or like, what do you call your community?
I've thought about this many times, and yet I've never really fully been able to think of what would be the right thing to call that.
Yeah.
I feel like RightToolers is just like the most obvious thing to say, but
not
it doesn't
creative.
have the ring to it that I would like it to have, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, the righties, that almost sounds like a breakfast cereal though.
Yeah, well, also it feels like it's a really insult to the lefties.
That's true. My wife's a southpaw, so she would probably take offense to that.
Exactly, so I can't really say that.
Okay.
We're figuring it out.
As far as community-wise, what has Intuit Connect, what have you guys gotten out of this conference? A lot more customers, interest? Is this just touching base with your loyal fans?
I would say in previous conferences for QuickBooks Connect, it was a little bit more focused on who is usually the target market for RightTool, which is the smaller bookkeeping firms with like one person to like 5 or 10 people working. Now that Intuit Connect is like kind of focusing more on larger firms, it's actually been a pretty good, it's kind of this funny thing. Intuit Connect focusing more on larger customers is great for me from a business perspective, but less fun for me from a having fun at the conference perspective, because I have so many friends who are like, it's just not really my thing anymore. But it is good to learn get new customers and also interact with people who I only see when I go to conferences like this.
So let's say someone walks by, you have 15 seconds to pique their interest, and RightTool does so much. What is your go-to move? What's your pickup line to get someone to stop and hang around for longer?
It's hard to get across what RightTool does in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Because if you just hear a browser extension for QuickBooks Online that does everything,
not sexy.
It does not sound all that good. You have to kind of see it in action, or you have to hear somebody else go like, oh, I love it. And then that will give people the motivation to spend more than 15 seconds on it. So it's usually one of those things where it's better for somebody else to say it than for me to say it.
All right. Well, anything else anyone should know about RightTool? Or Mark Coram?
My birthday is September 27th.
And when's the wedding? Because like if people want to send you gifts.
Oh yeah, no, don't send gifts though, for sure, because like I have too much stuff as it is. Honestly, way too lucky as a person as it is. Way more luck than I have to deserve. But January 4th is when we're getting
Congratulations.
married.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, we'll send gifts to Mark Coram, and let's make this against his will the best wedding ever. So pleasure, sir.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
I'm here with Bernardo from Relay. Bernardo, what do you do over there?
I work at Relay with our account managers at the accounting channel, helping our partners to be successful with Relay with their clients.
So you oversee the people that have to deal with the people like me. And
Yes.
I say deal with.
No, partner with.
Okay, good. Your team has been wonderful for me over the years. It's part of my enamoration with Relay, hence why we're over here. Bernardo, I have a few questions for you.
Let's go.
First off, what's the best swag that you guys brought or that you've seen other people bring?
Well, I'm going to be biased. The best swag that we brought was Relay swag that you get a chance, if you schedule a meeting with us and you get to scratch this card with a Canadian quarter.
You Canadians.
Yeah. We're proud of it.
Yeah.
You get a chance to win a $100 casino chip that hopefully you will not lose in 2 minutes, which happens again.
Do we have to report that on a 1099?
Probably.
All right.
You can send me your W-9 later.
If you could see not Bernardo, wow. If you could see Relay have a baby with another app in the room, what would it be?
Have a baby with another
Yeah, who would you guys integrate with? What?
I didn't see that coming.
I'm not gonna lie, Double has already said you guys are on their list.
Double?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take them.
Yeah, you take.
I'll take them. If they want to have a baby with us, why would I say no?
No,
everyone loves Double.
Yeah.
Especially their former name, but Double. Everyone loves Double.
After hours, they go by Double. But yes,
Double.
Yes.
All that.
All right.
So yeah, it's going to be the most loved baby because people love Relay, people love Double. So can you imagine?
Yeah. No. So regarding Bernardo, best sport. What is it?
Soccer.
Soccer. Who's your team?
Corinthians.
Okay. And as far as Intuit Connect, have you guys found the new potential clients you want? Is this the space for you guys to find the new community?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's not only about finding the new community, but it's to keep building very strong relationships within the community that we have been in since we were born.
Okay.
Relay was pretty much like created for the accounting community and building up the trust, strengthening partnerships with amazing people like you is what we take the most out of Intuit Connect. So it's not really about building something new, it's to making what we have been building even stronger.
Okay, if Relay dominates the world and you were on to your next thing, what's the next app you'd want to see built in this space? What would Bernardo do next personally? I want to see your vision for the accounting industry.
I think that the next step for the accounting industry, if you look at this hall, you probably have 150 apps?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure your peers are logging into, I don't know how many apps every day.
Probably 12 to 15.
I think the next reality for the accounting channel will probably be consolidation. I'm not saying having everything in one place, but just for example, Tyler has his own account manager at Relay. I'm pretty sure he has his own account manager at many other vendors.
Yep.
All of them want to do a quarterly review with Tyler.
Yep.
So if you were to do quarterly reviews with all his account managers to be up to date on what is new, what's coming, feedback, he would probably have to allocate 1 to 2 weeks of his quarter doing that. So I think consolidation and having one account manager that could help you with multiple apps could be the next step for the accounting.
Or my next step is I'm just going to create a meeting to meet with you, but not tell you that I also invited Frank at Ramp and Aaron at Gusto and just make you all have to meet with me.
That would be a very cool meeting.
That's the next idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Consolidation of apps, I think, or consolidation of
App
multiple
support.
apps, app support. That's a great way to put it. I think would bring a lot of value to the community.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, and as far as Bernardo, does pineapple belong on pizza?
I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah,
I don't have a strong feeling about it, so
okay.
I could do it.
Okay, and red team or blue team?
Blue team. Are you talking baseball?
I'm just curious in general.
Okay, I would go with blue, I guess.
All right. Well, that's all I got for you, Bernardo with Relay. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Love what you guys do.
All right, and with that, I think we're already to the loser of the week, which we kind of alluded to already earlier, but like some of the big players here,
yeah,
and even people, right? Like we talked about the Don Brolins of the world,
yeah,
the Joe Wooders of the world, where they've like these huge personalities and businesses that had such a tight relationship with Intuit,
yeah,
cast aside like lepers.
You know what's funny is I always want to speak at these events, and then I wonder why they don't let me, and it's because I don't feel like we're just strong opinionated. We just report on what we see.
Yeah.
And it's, everyone that used to be in the room that helped build this thing and speak a lot has kind of been pushed to the side, at least what I noticed. But maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, definitely the losers, every payroll and AP system out there. But who are the winners then?
So winners, I would go with Intuit's security. It was not easy getting in here. I didn't think I would be here, honestly. Probably until an hour before we went live. It was going to be like, oh, it's going to be the Tyler show this time.
Yep.
And everyone would have hated that, right, listeners? Yes. But no, they are everywhere. And I don't know if that's why. They're trying to make sure those competitors aren't in there. But
they're trying to make sure you're not in here.
That's probably true. I think I'm on a list somewhere.
My favorite thing, though, is on the day you're thinking, I'm going to sneak into an event. I'm going to wear a bright green shirt.
That's how we roll.
You wanted to go expert mode.
Yeah.
Well, next year you better be buying a ticket if they don't reach out to you after this episode.
Yeah.
I did not encourage or condone this in any way, shape, or form into it.
but I do
Sorry.
appreciate it.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right. Well, Jeremy, I mean, that's all we got for this week. Listeners, we'll be back to our normal cadence next week. We might have an amazing guest, I think, or it might be the two of us. Either way, it's not like it's going to be worse than what you've seen from us before. So,
right.
All right. We'll see you guys there.
Do you want to make $10,000 today? Do you want to lose 20 pounds in the next month? Do you want to be well-liked and respected by all your peers? We can't help you with that. You come to the wrong place. But if you do want to earn an hour of CPE credit for listening to this episode, right after you finish, head on over to the Earmark app, take a short 5-question quiz, and you earn 1 hour of CPE just for listening to us. Happy quizzing!